Alright, welcome everyone. So today I just wanted to put together a video looking at the Awake update with the different events that are going on. So I know I'm about 2 weeks late to this since the patch went live on the 18th of November. Boo! But better late than never. So today is showcasing training and coin capping, and then also following this I'll jump on the Xenon and showing the damage output capping area in the training grounds. So I do that on that character just because it's a little bit stronger than the Corsair. The Corsair does a decent job of getting there, but unfortunately it's not strong enough to do exactly what the Xenon does. So each day you're able to cap 300 coins by killing monsters within your level range. So it's the standard level range of 20. So I'm just using the Chicken Festival 2 map. I just really prefer the size of this map compared to Arcana at the moment. I know I could be training in either of them. I think it'll be more beneficial once I'm 229 to be training in Arcana. But I've actually found this map to be quite nice throughout the 220s. I'm able to plant my summons and just rotate through using all my ultis as well. So yeah, as you can see, it's going up fairly quickly, and the way of doing it, especially having like some sort of spawn increaser like a frenzy totem, is quite helpful. I'm not actually coin capping on the Xenon for this reason, because I don't want to move the frenzy totem between one character to the next all the time, and I don't really have any maps that I can share between the Corsair and the Xenon at present. For later events, when the Corsair is 250, if I leave the frenzy totem on this character, I'll probably find a map that's friendly for both of them. Or just find another way to increase spawn, but I haven't been bothered to use Arcana either. So yeah, it's not that hard, just jumping around collecting stuff. I've got my drop rates out because that sort of thing, when you're collecting coins, it helps. But what I also wanted to discuss was what else is on offer during the Awake event. So you do have the coin shops, which I'll run through when I jump on the Xenon. But some of the other things going on, you've got Tera Burning Plus. So there's actually 2 of these going on, with the first one finishing just before Christmas and starting again on the 23rd, running until the 26th of January, which is Australia Day in my country. But yeah, so it's cool that there's 2 of them. I'm currently doing an Adele at the moment, so I didn't play that character when it first came out because I was still training to 275 and I didn't want the distraction. But I'm actually finding it quite fun. I did 1 to 157 in one sitting, and then I've just been slowly doing Horntail and Zac on it each day. I might sit down and do just like the rest of it all in one go, but yeah, that was just over the weekend. And then for the second one, I think I'm going to do a Wind Archer. I'm not entirely sure just yet. Part of me does just want to do another Jett to 200 and then delete it again, so it seems kind of a waste. But yeah, I'm not really in that massive urge of having other characters to 200. I'm happy to do it at a slower pace, so it might be something that I do. And one of the other things that is also available is Burning World. So this has been out before, where you're able to create a character in this environment and then be able to transfer it during the World Leap event into a server of your choice. So I've never actually done this before because I'm not needing any characters to 150 or just to really work on anything other than what I'm doing at the moment. But yeah, it is worthwhile making use of. So here's the Mega Burning project. So you can Mega Burn 2 characters in Burning World, and then you can also make use of the Tera Burning Plus. So you can actually get a character up to level 200 in Burning World if you want to as well. So then, as it also says there, you can only move 5 characters in the World Leap, so don't go all out and make an absolute army of characters. But it is worthwhile taking advantage of if you are looking to increase your Legion level amount, and yeah, you need a whole bunch of link skills. It's a pretty good way to do it, and certainly would have saved me some time over the years if they'd done that. But yeah, it's a good event. There's a lot on offer, obviously, like with the holidays coming up and people having time on their hands indoors due to the current pandemic that's ongoing. Yeah, it's something that's really worth making use of. And once I jump into the Xenon, I'll show you what's in the coin shop. But there's also 2 more Sunny Sundays listed in the patch notes that are available after the release of this video, which have the following things included in them. So all of them so far have included the ×2 awakening coins from the events, and then they offer different things like the spell trace enhancement discount and 50% off ability resets, receive 30% off Star Force enhancements. That's quite handy to take advantage of if you are Star Forcing equips, because it can get quite expensive. But yeah, there's lots of things to jump in and do on a daily basis, even if you don't play that much. What am I doing at the moment? Like I'm not training on the Corsair per se. Like I do want to get it up to 250, and there is something else that I want to start working on as well, which I'll jump into before we go to the Xenon, which is a Jett. So I was asked about the Jett skills, whether I was interested in, or if I was going to do a video on it or not. And I've actually given it some thought, and I think it is something that I do want to do, which is why I've considered doing the second Mega Burning character as a Jett. And I do want to continue on High Fat, so I don't want anyone to get any ideas that I'm not going to continue on that character, because I love how old that character is, and I really want to get it up to 250, just like I've done with the Corsair. Like I didn't make a new Corsair. So it's either going to be I'm going to do the Tera Burning on it and show off the progression in terms of like the different skills and all of that, almost like in a Let's Play Jett again series. So for those of you who don't know, who haven't been part of my channel for as long as some others might have been, back in 2012 when Jett first came out, I did do a Let's Play Jett series, and then yeah, it would obviously be a lot shorter since we're burning a character to 200, and it takes a lot less time to get to 200 than it did 8 years ago. But I thought it might be just a fun little series that people might enjoy following, and it'll give me just like a little bit of an insight into what's changed on the class. So the more that I talk about it, the more that I seem very interested and keen on it, and hopefully, yeah, it doesn't make me just want to ditch High Fat altogether. But we'll jump into the coin shop and the Xenon now. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at the Awake area. So in order to get there, you go to move to the Mount of Awakening, talk to Sogong, and here we are. So this is where the coin shops are, and this is where the introductory quest will drag you to as well. So we do have a number of different things along with the scroll here. So this is something that you'll want to keep contributing to over time. So I've got just over 1,000 coins there. You can offer 200 coins to this thing per day, and it levels up. So I've done chapter 1 already, so it takes 5 contributions to get it up there. And the things that you're able to get are the growth potions, which are quite handy. Obviously I don't plan on using them on the Xenon, but it's something that I'll use on the Corsair, which will help me get up to 230. Well, at least close enough, so I can see this, yeah, at least giving me a level and yeah, considerable amounts of EXP from here and here, so I haven't accepted it. And you do get a NX outfit here, which is pretty neat. It's nice on Nexon are just doing that. I remember way back when NX outfits weren't freely given out, so it's nice for the non-NX paying players to be able to get some equips either for their characters or for their mules. And then yeah, we've got the Awake Ring with the scrolls, and then a 17-star Force Enhancement scroll, along with another EXP contribution potion. So what I'm wanting to show here on Xenon is something that I've tried to do on the Corsair, but it's just not strong enough to get the full 150 coins. So we had something similar in the anniversary event earlier in the year, where you had to take on the Balrog, but yeah, so I think it was the Pixel Rog, whatever it was called. But I did it on the Xenon as well, just because this thing has a lot more power output than the Corsair does. So I did try it out on the Corsair, and I think I got about 140 coins, but I'd rather do it on something where I can get the maximum amount. And this is the character to do it on. I'll just jump in here and we'll go have a look at it. Alright, so you can't be in a party, and you'll want to buff up out here. Can't remember what my buffs are like. I haven't really been playing this character too much other than just the normal bosses I do weekly. Alright, so there's that, and we'll do this as well, a little bit of this, and yeah, why not, we'll just put these things on here. So you enter the training grounds, and it summons something here. So I'm just going to drop my summons and wait for my laser to charge up. But as you can see, the scoreboard keeps ticking upwards, so don't worry about the stages, that's just the difficulty. But yeah, so I'm already easily within 110 coins, so the goal is to get up to 1.5k, so 1500. And I have enough of a charge here, let's just do this, this, and this. So I haven't really tried out the new Xenon 5th job skill that much, but I think, yeah, I've just got it running there. I think it does what it does there, but yeah, I might look into it a little bit more at a later date. But yeah, so I've gotten fairly close to it here. The Corsair just doesn't get quite close enough, unfortunately, but yeah, I figure I wanted to be coin capping on 2 different characters. I'm not doing the regular thing of just farming mobs because I don't have the frenzy totem on here. It's on the Corsair, and I don't have the ability to frenzy any maps for the Xenon, unfortunately, in areas where it could train. So when the Corsair gets up to about 250, it'll be able to do maps that the Xenon can use. But yeah, I just figure getting 150 coins per day is good enough. So you do have the ability to retry it if you don't want to, but see here the max, and my audio and craps kind of cut out there. Yeah, so the maximum is 1,500 points. You go yes, you want to take it, and it'll send us back. And yeah, so then my coins here have gone up. So I can coin cap on here as well if I wanted to, like I was saying, so you can coin cap on multiple characters, but I'm just choosing to do it across the Corsair and the Xenon. And yeah, so you get a number of different things if you do the scroll on here. So this is shared account wide, so you get a bamboo shoot for every time you contribute 200 coins to leveling up the scroll. And yeah, so this isn't too bad. I think, like, looking at some of the stuff in here, there's lots of arcane symbols everywhere. Monsterpark Reborn, that'd be handy for, well, I don't really get that much out of doing it on the Xenon, the Corsair anymore, but yeah, just if you're looking to do more runs of that. And yeah, then you got more coin shops around here, lots and lots of arcane symbols, which you can get 50 of them. I don't know if the store resets or not. Yeah, it doesn't have anything stating whether it does or not. But yeah, so they go up in price here. So obviously these ones are the harder ones to get. I'm currently leveling up ones for the Corsair at the moment. But yeah, so these ones cheaper, and then node stones, more node stones, miracle circulators, trait boosts, all your typical kind of stuff, you know, your monster life if you're really after that thing. I actually really need to get around to setting up mine because that's something I've never done, unfortunately, embarrassingly. And yeah, so I think there is some other stuff up here which is a bit clouded. So the coin shop, so obviously I can't get into this at the moment because my scroll is not high enough, but this is stuff you can buy in here, and these things are quite interesting. So I haven't really decided what I'm going to get with all my coins that I've got here, but it will certainly be interesting to look at. So this is the, yeah, so then a few different things you can buy in here. Interesting chairs, ooh, slide. So yeah, so it seems like a pretty decent event in terms of the updates which have come with it and the different things that you can do. And yeah, so that's roughly what I tend to do on the Xenon if I really was bothered. I know I could coin cap on it as well, but yeah. Alright, thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. So what I plan on doing with the Jett, I finally finalized my decision. I'll do a Tera Burning Plus event on the Aussie style Corsair account. And yeah, so then I'm not doubling up and having to delete a character. It's just getting a character 200 on a different account. I don't believe I've got a Jett over there, so it'll be useful in some sense. I know that the link feels not great, but yeah, that's the plan. So thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for that one, and I'll flesh out what I'm going to do in terms of a series later on. See you later.